Our topic of today is email writing. We all know what is email. Email stands for electronic mail. So it's a means of communication, as we all know. And emails are generally written in two broad categories. One is formal, the other one informal. The difference between a formal and informal email only stands with their language. In case of a formal email, we write or make use of formal words like sir, madam. Subscription, we use words like faithfully, sincerely, etc. In case of an informal email, we use words like dear, loving, sincerely, etc. The format of writing an email is as follows. We first make a block and then we divide our block like this with one vertical line, and by drawing 4 horizontal lines, we create our email block. So in our first block, we write the to address. In the second, we write the CC address. The third, we write the BCC address. And in the fourth, we write the subject. The word limit of an email is 120 to 150 words. And in a CBSE question paper, an email stands for 8 words. So while in writing an email, the body of the letter should not be more than 120 to 150 words. The email addresses are of the following format: abc@xyz.com, in which all my letters that I am using are in small letters, where ABC is the username and XYZ is the service provider. So if I write an email address as abc1@gmail.com, then abc1 is the username, whereas Gmail is the service provider's name. So if I write this address in the to column, in that case my email would be delivered to the mentioned address. For every email, whether it is formal or informal, it is compulsory to mention what is the subject of the email. So if in case of a formal email, keep the subject limited to only 10 words. Not more than 10 words. Now there is a basic difference between these two, CC and BCC. CC stands for carbon copy, whereas BCC stands for blind carbon copy. If I mention an address in the CC column, let's say I write abc2@gmail.com, then my email would be forwarded to both the users, that is ABC1 and ABC2. Let's say if I add another user in the BCC column with username ABC3. So in that case, the letter or the email would be delivered to all the 3 users. But there is a difference if I say the user of CC can see only the other users except for the one that has been mentioned in the BCC column. So if I have an email address in BCC, that means the user 3, that is ABC3, can see the same mail has been sent to other two users, that is ABC1 and ABC2. Whereas ABC3 user is not visible to ABC1 as well as ABC2. Moving to the body of the letter. So the body of the email is to be written in the specified block. In case of a formal email, I start my letter with salutation followed by a comma, and then in the next line I'll start with the body of my letter or the email. After the body of the email is finished, I write subscription, and this subscription includes the name of the person who's writing the email and, if necessary, the designation. The salutation, it includes words like sir, madam, and in subscription we write words like yours faithfully, or yours sincerely, etc. The body of an email is further divided into 3 paragraphs. The first being introduction, second being discussing the problem, and third one, solution to the problem, or in some cases even suggestions. In case of an informal email, the structure of the email remains the same: salutation followed by a comma, then the body of notice, and at last comes the subscription. That includes your name. Over here, designation is not required because informal emails are generally written to friends and family. Now again, the body of the notice, it contains the same introduction, second, discussion, and third, request, suggestion, compliment, etc. In salutation for the informal email, we use words like dear and then the relation we share with the person whom we are writing the email to.